How do you feel about the fight on Saturday?
I feel good. I was very confident about fight, and I think it goes how I was accepting it was go, and I'm good, and yeah, um, like it's still. It just happened and it starts. It's hard to realize. It feels for me like another sparring session, like nothing.
Huh.
Like I don't know. Like it's still hard to realize. Uh, it was like for me it was just another sparring session. Like I tell you, man, it's crazy. But like, and yesterday I was driving back from the California, and then social media. I had a little bit time in social media. That's what I feel more. And because now everybody make. Like lots of memes from the fight, and lots of they make a lot of jokes, and but so yeah, like so I know Umar was good. He was top, 18-0, but I know also he was at my level. I know what I'm capable to do it, and I'm glad now everyone saw.
So I saw your coach, John Wood, say afterwards that he was actually easier than you guys thought he would be. Do you share that assessment? Do you agree with him?
Yes, but I have like this mentality every time I fight. So I respect my opponents, and I don't look them. It's a easy, doesn't matter who is, and even I know that I always know that I was better than Umar, and I know that I was gonna win this fight. I was still, as a fighter, I was still respectful for Umar, and I was taking uh, serious. But yeah, I mean that's up to John to say. It was more easy than what he was accepting. But I was preparing for worse positions, worse situation. Of course, I was ready for even more hard fight, but I was controlling. I was doing just enough to win this fight, and here we are.
So I actually want to go a couple days before the fight. When you did your photo shoot with the belt, it's on Getty Images and whatnot. Everyone starts talking about your leg, and it's very clear that something's going on with your leg. That there's an issue there. Not really quite sure what it is. And then we come to find out that you had this very very scary injury that required a lot of stitches. Can you tell me about what happened from beginning to end? Like how the injury occurred, the stitches, and whether or not this affected your feelings towards fighting on this date?
Yeah. So I was after I win the belt. I was traveling. I was in Georgia first. I was in couple country uh, in French, in Saudi Arabia, and I was in Abu Dhabi. And when I came back in November, Aljo had a fight against Mosarello, and I was trying to help him. And then in the gym, I hurt my leg. I got big cut in the shin, and it was just big cut. And I was covering. I was trying to training, but unfortunately, I get impacted, and it was so hard to training and wrestling, and sometimes it's hard to walk on my leg. But yeah, with all that, I was even mentally, I was thinking too. I will come back in March and fight Umar Nurmagomedov, but Umar say he wasn't able to fight in March because of Ramadan, and even I was dealing with this injury. I still take this fight, but and I was dealing with this injury all this training camp.
Okay, and so this happened before the fight was made, right?
Yeah, my injury happened. Yes, before the fight was made.
So like when, like November, October?
Yeah, like middle of the November, I believe, but it takes so long to heal
Yeah.
up. Just the cut was still open, and then it was taking so long to heal up, and it's finally closed up in fight week. And then I was worried to commission not gonna let me fight, and I was doing everything, putting creams every day, doing massage and all the like therapies, and actually California has a very strict commission,
Yeah.
and they check everything, my body. And Thursday, I have a pants on, and the commission guy asked me to show him leg, to show to shin, and I lift my left leg pants and show him the shin, and he was keep talking. And then when second time asked me to show him another leg, I show against left leg, and then he don't even
What?
know that I have a cat. Yeah, yeah.
You showed him
So
the
I don't
same leg
know.
twice?
Yeah, I did
Stop.
because yeah, who knows? Maybe I can pass, but I was worried that maybe because it's it looks like a fresh, but it's been a long time cut and just just
Wow.
yeah.
That's a
So
brilliant move on your part. Well done. So you said it closed up on fight week. So even like throughout the entire camp leading up a week before or so, it's still fresh. How are you training with it?
no, I was counting. If you go back to my pictures, every time I have something wrapped up in on my leg, and I was training. And then I tell you, like if somebody accidentally touched me, every time it was big pain, and then it's always, of course, when you have something little injury and painful area, every time always everybody touch you there. Like it's how it works.
Yeah.
Especially in wrestling and jiu-jitsu.
How many stitches?
27.
And could I ask,
Because I had two cuts, like one on top, it was small, but the bottom was deep.
what did you do to actually cut your leg open like that?
Yeah, I was in the gym at the stairs. I was like, working out, and I flipped. I hit the stairs. I was like doing cardio training in the stairs, and
Oh
I
my,
hit the stairs like my shin.
wow. That is
And
awful. How did it feel in the fight and now after the fight? Now that it's like just completely exposed?
in the fight, nothing. After the fight, uh, uh, little. If I touch a little pain because I guess maybe I kick with this, but no problem. In the fight, nothing.
Okay, and how does it feel now?
Good.
Okay.
Now good.
What about your back? You injured your back as well.
So yeah, what happened was when I take this fight, soon as I signed the contract, they sent me UFC countdowns to film everything, to documentary everything. They always do this, like beginning of the camp, they do interviews, and then they leave you long time. And I was training at Syndicate MMA, and I have a little garage in my house, like workout garage, and I wanted to show more, like training outside, training in the park with my friends, and I work out. I lift some weights in front of my house, and in outside park I was uh, lifting my friends, the running with the friends, and like doing like exercises that like for the backs, like lift the guys for your get your back strong. But because of I wasn't training hard before. When once I start hard training, I guess I give too much pressure to my back, and it got spasms, and then my lower back was so painful, and some like next couple of days I was in the bed. I cannot even get up, and I was so depressed. Like I have a fight. I know I will never cancel this fight, but I wasn't sure if this pain was gonna go away. And thank God, I work with that, and little by little I came back, and I started training, and yeah, I make finish this camp uh, with this, but like like I'm a professional fighter, and I will I will always find a way to pick stuff and fight.
At any point, did you or your team talk about the possibility of maybe having to withdraw from the fight? That it was getting too worrisome, too painful? Hey, we need to really talk about this, think about this. Did that happen?
My coach John would say yes. If you tell me and if it's really painful, let's pull out this fight. Like I don't want you take this fight with pain and injured, but no, I will. I was not thinking about it. I was stay positive. I know it was gonna go away. It was hard to missing training. When you have a big fight, you need to train hard. You need to preparation. Especially, I was just press champion, and I have a short time to training camp, and I have a short time to top opponent like Umar Nurmagomedov. And especially it's a different style. When O'Malley said he wants rematch and he doesn't feel he lose. I said, okay, let's go November because we both fought same day and we was both in same situation. Uh, but especially I have win against him and I can give him rematch. And if something happen, it can be win a 1-1. And it's I know him, he knows me, and then it's easy. But when you fight new opponent and top opponent like Umar Nurmagomedov, you need a good training camp and um, you need to be healthy.
Yeah, no, 100%. And when you agreed to the fight, did the UFC know about this? Did they know about the shin, or did they know about the back when it happened?
I did tell them I had cut on my leg, but I'm not gonna complain. I think I was thinking that it's gonna heal up more fast because I still had 6 weeks, and who knows if cut takes this much time and this much long. And I just tell them, but uh, yeah, but they was also like thinking they must gonna heal up. They, who I don't even know that this cut will take this so long.
Right. Afterwards, Dana White was very complimentary of you, and you went up to speak to him, before the Joe Rogan interview and all that stuff. And he admitted to the fact that you guys haven't had the best relationship. Do you think now, stepping up, taking this fight, winning the fight, as exciting as it was, you're so happy and so proud to be a part of the UFC. You represent them in such a great way. Do you think now the relationship will be better? It can be repaired, whatever the issue was between you and the brass, and in particular Dana White.
Of course, a relationship will be better, especially uh, now I defend my belt, and now I show fight of the night, good fight, and in person, I always have a good relationship with Dana White. He was always nice and respectful for me. Um, I think he was mentioning a moment after I beat Jose Aldo and I was very loud in microphone with Joe Rogan. I said, please don't ask me this question anymore. I'm not fighting my friend Aljamain Sterling. And after the fight, Dana White was very mad. Yeah, what I say. And I'm sure he still remembers that. And that's why he was mad about me. Um, and I don't remember any other big moment. Other than like when I posted cut
Hmm.
before the fight against Sean O'Malley, and I don't did any other stuff that I remember I did bad, and then it was mad about me. But everything is good. I respect him um, so much, and yeah, of course we have a good relationship, and it's all good.
What did you say to him in the cage afterwards?
I said, yeah, when he wrapped the belt first time, I was so emotional and I dropped down and I cannot even hold myself. And After when I get up, he wasn't there to shake his hand and talk to him. And at this time, I wanted to shake his hand after he wrapped the belt on me. And when I was looking, I don't see. I thought he left, and I find it. And I was happy to see him, and I said, "Hey, thank you, Dana." I, I said, when I take this fight, I was injured, but uh, I was taking a little bit risk in my head. But I said, um, for UFC, I said I know the UFC need this fight, and I step up, and I'm like I never make excuse. Like I said I was happy to take a little bit risk for UFC, and uh, I was not even I was injured. I never complained, and I was happy that I accept this fight, and I step up for UFC. That's what I say, something
Amazing.
like that.